Hello peeps, how's it going? Hope all is well. Today we're back on Football Manager 23, our manager reputation challenge here in Indonesia with PSS Sleman. Now then, we are nearing the end of the season. We're currently in February. As you can see, the season ends in April. I told you last episode we're going to play a huge chunk of the season off camera, get to the end of the season, and hopefully get a new job next season when we get a bit more reputation. Of course, we're still on 1 star, studying for a National A license. I think once we get the National A license, we'll be very close, if not on 1.5 star reputation. Plus, if we end up winning a trophy this season, we can also increase that as well. It's not been going too bad. As you can see, we're currently 3rd in the league, 3 points off 2nd. And a ways off top, but the top 2 spots are available, meaning we can qualify for, I think it's the Asian Champions League or whatever you call it. So that is pretty darn decent. We're also in the semi-final of the Piala Indonesia against 4th place team. So this episode is going to consist of the 2 semi-final legs in the cup competition. If we win that, we'll also see the final today, because today is going to be the end of the season. Now, there's a few matches left to go, as you can see, I understand, but we're going to end the season here today. We also have a international World Cup qualifier match with Fiji that I would like to get in this episode against Papua New Guinea, so we'll see if we can fit that in as well. It's going to be a busy episode. We're ending the season fighting for top 3. We're in the semi-final plus the World Cup qualifiers. It's not going too shabby. As you can see, we haven't lost in quite a while. Wesley is our top goal scorer, 15 goals, 3 assists. He's been incredible. Zevalante has 14 and 11. Rafley has 14 as well. We're going to crack on with the semi-final. You guys have been awesome in the comments. Let me know what nations you want to go to. A lot of South Africa, a lot of random nations like that you guys are suggesting. Keep them coming in the comments, and as soon as we get our reputation up high enough to where teams actually want us, then we can start to look at them. We're going with a similar team, like I say. Wesley up top, he's been incredible. Bala on the left-hand side. No goals from the other 24-year-old, but he's doing decent. 4 assists for him. Zevalante has been scoring goals. We have Rafley on the bench if we need as well. Can also play Cam, but Ferdinand, 6 goals, 5 assists, been incredible as well. We'll crack on first leg of the semi-final. We're doing well in the league, but a cup competition is exactly what we needed, ladies and gentlemen, this season to boost our reputation. A cup competition plus getting top 3 in the league could really, plus getting our National A license, we could see a real boost in our reputation at the end of this season. First leg is away, but I'm feeling confident. Again, we've been doing well in the league, so I don't see why we shouldn't be feeling confident. Well, first half comes and goes, 0 highlights, not ideal. Going to demand more from them. First highlight comes from the pink team. They get a free kick. It falls in front of the goal, but the shot goes over. I don't like that their striker and defender are on a green 7.0 rating there. Ball in again. He scored. Is he offside? No, I was zooming in the camera. I thought he might be offside. He was not. Going to push our lineup a little bit as they take a 1-0 lead. We're also going to bring... can Ferdinand play on the left? No, he can play on the right. Zevalante can play on the left. And we're going to bring Rafley up top. All of our main goal scorers are coming on here. The right back is having a stinker. We don't have a backup right back on the bench. We'll play a centre back there. Don't really know if I trust that, but we can't be having a 6.2 rating on the pitch. Come on, boys. Berate them. 15 minutes to go. A lot of tired legs out there for both teams. Will things change, or they've started to perform better than us now? We're going to push a centre-back up. Is it the smart choice? I don't really know. Ayub. Our left-back's also on a 6.2. The full-backs have been terrible. We don't have any other midfielders on. Zevalante can play in the midfield, but then we don't have a winger on. We're just going to keep it how it is, I think, and hope for an equaliser to go into the second leg potentially. Ball goes in. Edge of the box, the opposition playing around with it. Wesley trying to press forward. Left back has it back to Rizky, the goalkeeper. I was hoping with our form we could start off with a win in the away leg to really boost us for that home fixture, the second leg. There's still a chance for an equaliser. No. There was a chance for an equaliser. Not if we're giving the ball away. Rafley, Ferdinand, Fandy out left, Zevalente with top scorer Wesley in the box. It goes to Rafley. Oh, and he's hit the post. And he's hit the post. There you go and get a free kick. 87th minute. I mean, this is going right up here, boys. Right where my cursor is. You see it right up here Top corner. Yeah, it's so predictable with free kicks. It's so predictable with free kicks on this game. You know exactly when they're flying in. 2-0 in the first leg. Not ideal. Potentially will not be a cup final today. Ferdinand. 90th minute. We'll take a consolation goal. I don't know if it goes away goals or whatnot. Andika out left. No. It ends 2-0. Oh, Ayub has scored a banger. I thought the keeper had that saved. Ayub scores a banger. Keeper couldn't hold on to it. Makes it 2-1, and that is exactly what we needed, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly it. We'll take a consolation goal. I don't know if it goes away goals or whatnot, but we'll take an away goal just in case it does. Got to take what you can get at this point of the season. You know, you got to take what you can get, and if we're getting an away goal in the semi-final, we absolutely take it into the second leg and see what comes of it. We're still thinking of new jobs, new nations, new teams, new leagues, but it's so difficult with a one-star reputation. Literally, no one wants to sign us right now as manager. So we'll see at the end of the season if we can get anything. Look, they're just all unsuccessful. So I don't know what's going to happen. We just need a boost in reputation. We get a 3-1 home win in the league, moving back up to third position. We're ahead of Arima Chromas now. Well, we already were third, sorry, but Tangaran lose, so they go lower, which is lovely. But the team in second, Bandung, did beat them. 3 points above us. It's going to be a battle for the top 3, and one thing we don't want is Wesley getting injured. Right then, Jakarta beating Solo 2-1. We just beat Solo at home. I kind of wish we had them, but 2-1 down going into the away fixture. I want to keep the same formation. I'm liking this formation. I'm liking this team. Wesley, oh, Wesley can't play. I'm going to put him on the bench even though I don't really want to use him. But we're going to have him on the bench. Raffley has got to step up now. I mean, the thing is, I like Raffley. He's a great goal scorer anyway, so I feel confident in him. But I really wanted Wesley up front. That's the thing about playing in all these different leagues and nations. I don't know if this is away goals or how it works. I barely know the English domestic cups, like the Carabao Cup and whatnot. So this could get tricky. Aggregate is 2-1. Listen, we just pretend that there's no away goals. And we try to score as many goals. But we just try to win this game. If we win this game, away goals shouldn't matter if they don't score. 24,000 in attendance here at home. Zé Valente picks up the loose ball. Pushing it forward through the middle of the pitch here. Out to the right-hand side. Players in the box. He cuts back, tackled, regains possession. Long shot. Goes over. But we take it. Early chance. That's okay. Ball goes in. Right in front of the keeper. Right in front of the keeper. And scores 3-1. And I think that could be that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you. Save him for the end of the season as opposed to what could have been our first final. They've had 1 shot on target, which they've scored. We've had 10 shots, 6 on target. It's the same thing as we was talking about before, where we have so many chances, but we just do not take them. And that's the main thing about PSS Sleman is we have chance after chance after chance, but we don't see any of them, and then we also don't take any of them either. So it's just pointless chances that we're having. Zé Valente can't get the tackle in. Brown, edge of the box. They're probably going to score a second. 15 to play. Ferdinand up to Raffley. No one around him, though. In the box, goes down. Referee. No penalty, no. Clear as they foul, and they just say carry on. Taliesin clears straight to their player. I can't believe what I've just seen from the ref there. Penalty there brings us back into this game. Instead, they go down the other end, and we get a free kick. I thought they got a penalty there. Just for 10 minutes, just to see what he can do. Look at the chances. I don't know how they have more XG than us. They've had 1 shot on target. We've had 13 shots, 8 on target. I've seen none of them. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen none of them whatsoever. We crash out in the semi-finals. Oh, it's time to end this season. Alright, so we're coming up to the Papua New Guinea match against Fiji. We're currently top of our group, actually. I think we played 2 games last episode with our nation. Of course, if you missed it, we're now manager of Fiji, which I really, really enjoy. We're trying to qualify to the OFC World Cup, through the OFC World Cup qualifiers. We have, I think, 3 more matches in the league after this match as well, which we will get into. Like I say, we're ending the season here today, and I want to get a new job lined up for next episode and next season. I've loved it here in Indonesia, but I think it's time to go. We're second in the league now, 3 points above third. We're looking at pretty comfortable. 3 matches left to play. We've been on good form. We've also completed our National A license. We're now 1.5 star, 25%. I did ask to do another coaching course in which they declined. So hopefully our next team, they will grant it. But 1.5 star now, potentially, some teams that have been declining us may go and accept us now. International duties come. We're using the same formation. International duties is scary, man. It's so scary because you don't know these players. We only manage these players once or twice every season. We don't really fully get to know what they're like, but I'm feeling rather confident. I like this Fiji team, and hopefully, yeah, 2 games. We won both of them, actually. We've won both of them so far. The OFC Nations. So this is the World Cup qualifier. Yeah. This is the big one. This is the big boy. So it says OFC World Cup qualifiers, but that means like this takes us through to the World Cup, right? There's not like a separate World Cup. Well, it's called a World Cup. It has to, surely. I don't fully know how the OFC stuff works, so do let me know in the comments down below if you haven't already, in case I am getting some of this wrong. But I'm pretty sure, you know, we top our group. We're in the World Cup, or it may be stages. There may be another stage of qualifiers. I'm not sure. I may have to do some Googling and some research. So far, Papua New Guinea been the better team. Chip through ball over the top like this game loves. They collect it. Lovely finish, 1-0 down. I like being in international management, though, alongside our Indonesia job, our current Indonesia job, which hopefully we're going to be changing next year. Love Samira is played through. I think he went 1 touch too many there. I really do. And we've said this before, there's nothing wrong with PSS Sleman. I've loved our time there, our couple seasons. I've loved it. It's been amazing, but I think it's just the best time in our career to look for a new job. Now that we've got our reputation up, and it would have been nice to maybe stay 1 more year and win the league with them as we go 2-0 down. Now that we're fighting for top 3, maybe 1 more year we could have, you know, won the league with them. But, I mean, if we get no job, we're going to have to stay there. But ideally, I would like a new job. I think it's a good time to venture on and go to a team that wouldn't mind giving us the coaching courses and stuff like that to further improve our reputation. We're getting absolutely demolished here, boys. We're getting absolutely demolished here. Middle of the pitch. Oh, terrible entry pass. And they're going to go counter, aren't they? 1 chip through ball is all it takes on FM. The defenders just stand there not knowing what's happening, and they're through on goal. They go out to the right-hand side. The cross goes in. It's cleared out. Kepo keeps it on the left-hand side, though. See, long shot. Oh, what a finish, boys. It's 3-0, and in the first half, it's done, man. The thing is, I don't know what happens. Like, there's only 1 spot to qualify, and we have 1 game remaining. We won our first 2 amazingly. We've struggled in this match. I'm hoping we've done enough to qualify. I would love to qualify to the World Cup, if that even is the real World Cup, with Fiji. I can't remember the last time Fiji was even in the World Cup. So it'd be a positive if we can do it. Are they going to get... If they get 4, it's done. Oh my God, they hit the post. Commentary for a second. Just to step out. I'll come back and it's 4-2. We scored 2, but then they scored 1. I had to run out quickly, but... Oh, we actually scored 2. I kind of wish I didn't keep it running by accident now. And we kind of... Maybe could have done something about it, but... 4-2 is where we sit. Love Samira... got both goals for us. He is our main goal scorer for this Fiji team going forward. 3 minutes added. 1, 2, and 3. 4-2 loss here with Fiji. Again, I don't know where that leaves us in terms of if we go through or not. No surprises, but Fiji keen to build. So again, we're still top. How many matches are left? Messi has 3 months left on his contract. Firmino has 3 months left on his contract. We think... Then they might want to come out to PSS Sleman for a season, end their careers out in Indonesia. Who says no? Them. Most likely. Definitely. Them. Yeah, no chance. The Arsenal legend goes from Palace. Oh, I don't know if he was at Palace still, but Patrick Vieira going to the Gunners after Arteta got the sack. We're still unsuccessful in a lot of our jobs, even at 1.5 star. Still think we may be underestimated. I don't know how PSS Sleman gave us a job, honestly. We got so lucky getting this job, because no one else has given us a job. So I don't really understand how they gave us a job when we was 0.5 star. And now we're 1.5 star. No one else has given us anything. We're not even getting interviews, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3 games left. 2 home games, 1 away game. I think we're pretty confident for the 2 home games to instant result them. We may play the last game as a little sending off, but I want to get through all the end of season reviews and stuff like that and properly look at the jobs available. We may even resign, because maybe some teams just don't want to sign us because they have to pay our compensation. So maybe we resign and just look flat out for a new job. Thing is if we stay another year, I think we can probably challenge for the league title. But at the same point, I feel like we've wanted to leave the last 2 seasons now. You know, we've known it's time to leave and move on. So I think ultimately, the best thing to do after this season is to resign, end our contract with them, and look flat out for a new job in a new league. I think that's the right call. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree, but I think that's what we're going to do. We have Fiji on the side there, so we're still going to have a management a job as we search, which is nice. But I think that might be what we do. Because a lot of teams, I think, are worrying about paying for our compensation. So if we get rid of our contract, there's nothing to pay. 3-0 home win. See, I felt confident, and there it is. Can we win the league still? We're only 2 points off the team in first. Oh, my God, and we play them last. I didn't know that. Oh, my God. The league title, if we win the league, that is points right there. We need to win our second game, and then it all comes down to the last game of the season. I didn't realize how big the end of this season was. We've actually done so well in the league. We have a chance to win our first trophy. I didn't know it was that close. If we win our next game, even if Jakarta wins, it comes down to the last game of the season, us against them. The winner takes the league, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in, because a league title is up for grabs. That would boost our reputation. We could potentially be 2 stars this episode. It might not boost it that much because the trophies only boost it depending how big the trophy is. So because the Indonesian league, the reputation for this league isn't amazing, so it won't give you that many points. Whereas if you win the Premier League, that'll boost your reputation a lot. So we'll see, but regardless, it'll boost our reputation anyhow because it'll be our first trophy. So I'm excited. I didn't forget to tell you guys some pretty important news, by the way. Wesley, our top scorer, he was injured for 4 weeks against Madura United way back when. Where would that have been? All the way over here. So he's missed the past 3 games. Luckily, there was international break, so he's only missed 3. We have 1 of them, but just worth noting, he's only just come back from injury, so hopefully off the bench, potentially can help us out. If we win this game, like I say, it all comes down to the last match of the season, away from home against Jakarta, and we win 3-0. Jakarta win as well. Yeah, they do. I was being blind for some reason. So it comes down to this. We are 3 points ahead of Cronus. They actually have higher goal difference than us. I don't know if it's goal difference or head-to-head, but they have higher goal difference than us. I think it's head-to-head, actually. If we win against Jakarta, we win the league by 1 point, ladies and gentlemen. Best ever Liga 1 finish for PSS Sleman. It comes down to the last match of the season. First v second away from home. You can't write this. You can't write this. The fact that winner takes all. Last match of the episode. Last match of the season. Potentially for our first trophy of our career, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then. I'm not holding a team meeting. Every time I hold a team meeting, the morale just ends up getting all terrible, pretty much. I'm clearly not a very good motivator. So we're going to hold off on the team meeting and go into the game. First v second. They're up by 2 points. The winner takes the title. As you can see, Liga 1 Titanic title tussle. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the title for this episode, if I remember to do that. Player of the year. Any of our players? There better be. There are. Zevalante and Wesley are both there for our team. I love that. Oh, here we go. Wesley's back in. I mean, our bench doesn't really matter. I'm going to hope that we don't have to use our bench and go with the starters. We're going for a custom fluid counter. Look at all the links that people have together. That's because this has pretty much been the same team we've used all season. We've not really rotated from our starting 11 that much, aside from Rafley. Last match of the season. It comes down to this. Can we get our first trophy of our career? End our reign with PSS Sleman with a win, with a trophy win, and go to another team happy and content that we've conquered Indonesia and can move on. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Ball up. Ferdinand in behind. Goalkeeper collects. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie. No trophy, a title. It's not even just a trophy. It's the league title. up for grabs. When we joined this team, they were, we were avoiding relegation with them. To bring them full circle and win the league with them before potentially moving on, that is how you want manager reputation to go. You know, you want to go to a team that's struggling, build them up, win the league, and move on. And if we can win it here, we can end our journey with them amazingly. As we go 1-0 down, Matthias Pato is 26 on the season. He's clearly been a good goal scorer. And that is not the start we wanted. The thing is, I don't want to leave feeling like a failure with Sleman. We came in when they were struggling. And if we don't end up winning the league with them, I'm going to feel like a bit of us, like we're leaving without completing the journey with them. You know, it's going to be a tough one. But halftime comes, we are down 1-0. Remember, whoever wins this game wins the league. Also, great save, remember. If we draw, that means they win the league too. They can take a win or a draw. We need a win in order to take this league title home. And we're going to need a different second half, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really like this Bala guy. I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to go... We need Raffley up top. We need 2 strikers on. Pressing forward. We're going to go Gagan press style, boys. Changed up our tactic. They're playing a 4-4-2. Wesley on a 6.3. Not ideal. They have the first highlight of the second half. Oh my god, he goes wide. Lads. The league title is up for grabs. We've been speaking up. I was saying, like, maybe one more year we can win it. But it's right here in front of us for the taking. Wesley, 6.2. It's not what you want from your star striker. It's really not. 4 shots, 1 on target. I don't see it happening, boys. I don't see it happening. 6.1. I mean, we might as well go all out now. You know, we're either losing the title or losing the title. There's not much to change it. But I don't feel like we can do anything here, man. On a 6.1, Zavalante on a 6.2 might be the 2 worst final performances we could have asked for, ladies and gentlemen. Like, literally, that could be the 2 worst performances we've ever asked for. We'll go into a weird formation, play down the middle, just hoof it up if you need to. Do something, lads. 6.1 and a 6.2 from our 2 star players all season. Here's Ferdinand up to Raffley. Formation. I've never played football before, Wesley. You could have changed it all there. You could. He's on a 5.9, boys. That could have been his way to get us back in this one. And instead, I think this season has just gone. 88th minute. A draw doesn't do it for us. Ferdinand back post 1-1. 1-1. 89th minute. Oh, one more, boys. If there's an FM god listening, one more highlight is all we need. It's all we need for a winner. Oh, 1 minute added. Oh, my God. It ends 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, and we miss out literally by a goal. I knew we could score against them. Ferdinand gets it. Any other day, Wesley scores a brace that game. You know what I mean? He just picked the final game of the season to drop a 5.9 stinker. Oh, what a game to drop your worst performance of the season. Literally, we come in second. I think it's our best ever finish. Or their best ever finish, I should say. They qualify for the Conf Cup in 2025. Asian Confederation Cup. I'm so annoyed we didn't win the league. The fact that we was 1 goal away from winning the league really, really pains me. But what a season it was overall. We'll do our season review. I think we're going to end our contract. And look, season review then, 2024 to 2025. Wesley comes in, was incredible. 16 goals, 3 assists for him. Raffley was incredible as well. 18 goals for him. Bala done well off the bench. Well, I say off the bench, he's like 39 games. He only had 2 off the bench, sorry. But, I mean, also coming in. We made some good signings. We really rebuilt this team. Came in second. We had, what, a semi-final appearance as well. We was runners-up for this cup. We could have had 3 trophies this season. We could have won all 3 trophies. But at the end of the day, it just was not meant to be, unfortunately. Chagas was the record breaker, investing in potential. Chagas retired a long summer there. 5 matches won. Tuvi gets the gig. We got the Fiji job here. New points record. I love this. We could have had trophies down here. Instead, it's on 0. But ladies and gentlemen, that concludes another season. Hopefully, you have enjoyed. The next thing to do is, I think, something that's going to be very, very difficult to do. Ladies and gentlemen, Tuvi retires. We have received and accepted your resignation. We understand you need to focus on your national job. We would like to acknowledge your high quality performance level while managing here. The board would like to thank you for your service and wish you all the best endeavors. We quit our job. PSS Sleman boss Harry Tuvi has decided to end his reign by resigning from his position. Want to focus on an international job. Oh, man. Well, it's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. But episode 1 is back, where we are searching for a job. I'll see you next episode, potentially with a new job, potentially just managing Fiji. We shall see. Let me know in the comments down below what nation you would like to go to next. We finish runners-up, and we'll see what happens next season. Much as always, take care, and peace.
I never want us to burn down.